Yo, what up? I am in the desert. Check it out. Look at that, nothing. Anyway, so I don't have all my camera mounts. I'm in my wife's car right now, and I am traveling to Las Vegas for World of Concrete. World of Concrete is a trade show that has a ton of different brands like Milwaukee, Hilti, Bosch, and then other equipment companies, and they all just come together for this trade show to show off new tools and new materials, and it's a big deal. So it's gonna be fun, man. I'm going up there to meet up with some homies, plumbing homies that I've met through social media. A few of them have been and are Odie ambassadors, and I'm excited to see them and excited to meet up with some brands. Tonight I'm going to be meeting up with a company called Keen. They make shoes and boots, and they just released a new boot called the Liberty, which is an awesome boot. And we're going to be meeting up tonight for appetizers and drinks, I guess, at an ice bar, which is going to be cool. It's the first time going to one of those. And yeah, so tomorrow will be the day of the first day for us for the expo, and I'm only going to be staying 3 days, 2 days at the expo, and then today, and I'll be taking off on Thursday. So stay tuned, and I'm gonna try my best to document the journey, dude. All right, I'm out here at the Flamingo, just waiting for Ty, Jake, and should be here any minute. Yo! What up?
What's up?
Hello.
What's cracking?
How are you?
It's good, good. What's up, doc?
Oh, you're on the other side. Okay, you're on the other side. Yeah, we see the Venetian. I see Trump Tower. I want to do a stand out there. Hopefully someone will like attack me or something. I'll get insurance.
That's what me and Paige were gonna do this morning, but we walked to the Venetian and got we ended up spending like the whole fucking day there.
All right, well, we're gonna probably get some grub. Where'd you guys eat earlier?
You did the Cosmopolitan like all day.
Oh, okay. Right on.
What are you guys getting? I eat right now. I'm fucking sorry.
I'm pretty hungry. I think they're.
I'll be on the way out.
Is there pockets in this?
Cool. I'll get some ice if you guys want to do a cocktail or something, right?
All right, cool. How do you open the beer? Hold on.
Yo, they got Red Bulls in there?
They got Red Bulls? They have,
Yo! Hey, oh, man.
This is actually crazy. This is our ride.
This is our ride.
This is our ride.
It's a big boy ride, dude.
This is Pimp our ride.
That's what it is. That's Pimp My Ride for sure.
All of us will fit?
Let's go. Yeah, bro.
Yo, Ty, come on in.
This is actually
Yo, yo, yo.
the sickest car I've ever been in.
This is our new core drill, which we started shipping back in December. And what's really neat about it's actually one tool, right? So whether you're stand coring or whether you're hand coring, they're both the DCD 150, which is our 6 3/8 core drill. When you're on the stand, you're just getting that maximum runtime, right? So you're running off the power shift battery, which is a 60 volt battery. So you're gonna get the same power, but if you're drilling large diameter holes, whether it's 3-inch, 4-inch, 6-inch holes, you're gonna get the best runtime. But if you're gonna be hand coring, whether they're doing rebar doweling, small wall or floor penetrations for a small diameter pipe, you can use the hand core as well, right? So if we take a look at the tool real quick, when we're set up for hand coring like this, you have your handle for your water. You can also dry core. Our whole bit system is all gonna be for wet. When you're hand coring, you're gonna use our standard flex volt batteries. So they come kitted with a 15, but anything you have in flex volt's gonna work here. And then on the stand, you have the power shift battery, but just to kind of show how it's the same tool, right? If we take the tool off the stand, you'll see real quick that they are the same. So you can see right there, it just plugs into the stand here. We can put a flex volt battery on this, so you just don't have the handle for hand coring, right? So really, really awesome. And then it has wireless tool control. So you can see right here, we've got the link on it. It's gonna talk to the water tank. So when I pull the trigger here, you're gonna see that the water's gonna kick on. That way you guys aren't wasting water, right? So I pull the trigger, you're gonna see water flow is gonna come back on instantly, and it's gonna shut right back off. So if you're out there, instead of having to manage a hose or manage a bucket and pumping water that way, you got that continuous flow of water, and it's gonna shut off as soon as you let go of the trigger.
Hey, how we doing, guys? So we're here showing off the new 41-pound mini breaker. It's part of our Flex Volt series. As you can see here, we got our 9 amp hour battery on this right now. This actually comes shipping with our 15 amp hour battery for longer runtime, but you can, as you can see, you can use our full arsenal of Flex Volt batteries. But the great thing about Flex Volt is that it's the same power as our quarter unit here to the right. So you're talking the same power output, same joule output, but as our friend is here said, the vibration is really where the safety comes in. You can barely feel it, so it's great. Guys, come on down to the booth and come check it out. We got a full dust collection system hooked up to our 10-gallon vac in the back there. So fully Table 1 compliant on dust collection and enough power to get the job done.
10:30 right here.
From Milwaukee Tool. I'm here at World of Concrete, and we're excited to be announcing the M18 and M12 Gangbox Rapid Charger. This is the first of its kind, really uniquely designed and optimized to be used within the Gangbox. We know our GC and MEP users are constantly using these boxes to recharge and store their supplies and tools. How this is optimized for within the box is it has a magnetic base as well as a cleat that allows you to mount it however is best for you and the way you want it organized. I'll show you an example here. Easily able to dismount. You'll see the magnets on the back here, and then remount again in any orientation that makes sense to you. This is M18 and M12. So you'll notice on either side there's an M18 only bay, and then the 2 center bays are hybrid bays. So you can pick and choose between that M12 or M18, again, giving that flexibility to our users who are utilizing both platforms. We also have a 450 lumen work light, allows you to light up the inside of the box, quickly grab things and get back to work, as well as 2 USB-C ports to recharge devices and personal lighting.
And we're gonna get after it. That's the fastest saw on the West, baby. So in addition to the best-in-class power, as well as the 1.5-pound weight reduction, there's a few notable features that I'd like to point through on this new next generation rear handle. First and foremost is our all new updated transport lock. So you're able to lock or unlock that, whether you're on the job site or transporting this to other areas on or off the job site. Secondly, we added depth detents for any common depths of material that you're cutting to make it more user-friendly. And then last but not least, we changed the position of our dust port to get it out of the left side from filling pouches and up and out away from the cut line. So you're more accurate, you got more visibility to that blade and to that cut line. Again, making sure that the dust is getting where it needs to be and having an easy access point to use dust extraction if you want to too as well. And then our all new Sidewinder 1 key, it's gonna be the same feature set as what you'd find on our baseline. What's gonna be different about it is our UI board right here underneath the handle, where you're gonna see our auto stop button. When auto stop does actuate, that's gonna flash red. And then it's gonna require you to pull the trigger again to get back up and working too as well. We're gonna have our standard 1 key wireless button here, or our indicator, as well as our VAC-link button here too as well. It's gonna allow you to pair, pause, or unpair any VAC-link tools to your extractor too as well. So those are the big notable features on our all new circular saws here at World of Concrete. Feel free to stop by the booth, check them out, get some cuts with them. We're excited about both of these products. So these are both gonna be in Q3 of 2025.
Yo, so unfortunately, that's all the footage I got. Let me share my experience of what happened and why this wasn't that great of a video. So I went out to World of Concrete. The first night I was there, obviously you saw footage of the first night I arrived, like little clips, and then some footage that I got in the day of day 1. And my goal was day 2 to really capture a lot of the demos, get a lot of footage, because on day 1 we had this thing with Bosch that we had to do, or that we didn't have to do, we agreed to do, to get some content for Bosch for Instagram, and did that. But anyway, all that to say, the morning I woke up on day 2, early morning, I don't know, we're talking like 4 a.m., 5 a.m., my stomach started whiling. And we're talking explosive stomach problems. It was like violent. And then I started having explosive, stomach problems the other way. And it was getting bad. And I knew there's something in me was like, man, you just got to get home. Because I initially started thinking like, man, is this food poisoning? And then no one else that I had been around was having any issues. And I'm thinking, well, it had to have been because we went out to get to a steak dinner, which was like an awful experience with the restaurant. But I had a ton of horseradish, and I don't know if that did something to my stomach, but anyway, something in me was like, man, it's probably gonna get worse. And I had to bail on dinner with Milwaukee on Wednesday night. I ended up driving home from Vegas like around 1 o'clock, because I knew like if I'm gonna get worse, I'd rather be at home to where I have access to like, food and I can at least be in my own environment when I'm sick rather than at a hotel room, you know, going into a lobby and trying to get food or ordering room service or whatever. So I just went home, and luckily I did, because dude, I got sick. And I don't know if, I think it could have been a combination of like the food, but also the ice bar. The ice bar was friggin' cold, bro. Like, it was cold, and I'm not used to the cold, man. I'm Southern California. You know, I'm used to 50 degree weather being cold with a breeze. And I think I stayed in there too long, dude. I think I actually caught a cold from the cold. I don't know if that's a real thing. But, so I think it was a combination of the two. Because Vegas, I guess, during this time was experiencing like record lows. So the ice bar was cold, and then I was cold at the event, and then the stomach thing from the night. Anyway, I have been sick for 7 days. With the stomach stuff cleared up later that night. So the stomach stuff was gone that night. Actually, I threw up that night for the last time, but I think I made the decision of eating the wrong thing. But after that, mainly it was sinuses. I had a cough. Still have a lingering cough, but yeah, I'm just kind of rambling. But anyway, man, I do apologize. It wasn't the best amount of content and footage. The next trade show, I'm planning on going to Wet this year. That's Lord willing, though. I mean, things could change. I don't know. We'll see. But I have my ticket booked already, and I have a hotel room set. So it's just a matter of if I'm actually going to go and take time off work to do it or not. But if I do, I will do better in getting content and kind of documenting more of the experience. I know this video was just kind of random clips. I apologize, but if you're here and you're with me right now, dude, appreciate you sticking through, man, and appreciate your support, bro. But yeah, so anyway, World of Concrete, it was a cool trip. Don't really recommend it for plumbers. You know, it is cool to see some of the new concrete stuff, like if you are, you know, chipping up slabs and you're the one doing the excavation and pour back or whatever, like, or you're core drilling through walls and stuff. Like, there are some cool stuff to see, but like, to take time off work to get out there to see all the stuff, really, for plumbing, it's not it. That isn't the trade show that I would recommend going to. So I'm glad I went this year to scope it out. Probably won't go back next year. And yeah, so it was cool though. It was cool seeing all the homies, man. You know, Ty was there, Nick, Plumbing Skater, Omar, Robbie, Kinko, Leon, Kinko, he was there, and Jake, Mother Flushers, he's the homie, he was there, and yeah, we had a solid little squad, dude. I feel like I'm forgetting someone, but my brain is not fiery. So anyway, appreciate you watching the video. I'm gonna try to make some other videos too coming up, like soldering, brazing, and some other videos. So if you have any ideas of like things you'd like to see or expounded on, let me know. Drop a comment, and I will see you at the next one, man.